Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Captains of Industry. In between episodes, I've gone and built our new refinery because diesel was becoming a bit of a challenge for us, but now it seems to be working. I am load balancing this over here so that, because what I've done is I've paused half of the operation because we don't have enough people, but we also don't quite need all of that. So I had to flare out a little bit of hydrogen over here. But everything else we're kind of using. Let's quickly run through what's happening over here. So we've got two different forms of steam being generated. One is from the fuel gas, and the fuel gas is coming from over here. So there's some fuel gas coming from over here. I believe we also have fuel gas coming from over here. Yes, exactly. So fuel gas is coming from there directly. And it's also coming from this operation. And we are doing something with naphtha over here to also provide diesel from that. We're also doing heavy oil, cracking heavy oil into diesel and the fuel gas. Okay, so everything is kind of working. I think it's balanced. But yeah, we just need to, we don't have enough fuel gas to run that all the time. So we are effectively... I think we're prioritizing input from ports O. Let's do that. So let's prioritize incoming products from ports marked O. So it'll try and get inputs from this side first, if we have that available. And then when we don't, it'll fill it up from that side. So I think this is a fairly good setup over here. Now we have got tons of diesel available to us, and diesel will no longer be our problem. We've got a lot of parts 3. We've got a fair bit of parts 2. I think we've got a full stack of parts 1. Everything else seems I'm pretty comfortable with it. We are, I believe, running too much of the sulfur here. There's a lot of rubber. Let's quickly have a look. Are we filling these up? Oh, beautiful. We're starting to fill these up a little bit better now. I've added some extra vehicles. I think our vehicles is good. All in all, I can't complain too much. We're still doing the diesel over here, and we may remove this at some point. Ooh, are we full up on salt? We are filled up on salt. And then we're creating glass mix from... limestone, sand, and salt. Now, we can create slag from sulfur. We do need to get rid of. Sulfur. We've got way too much sulfur. So I'm thinking we get ourselves a mixer somewhere. Do we have contained limestone? Yeah, we've got this one. So, I don't think, oh yeah, we should be able to run limestone out this way, potentially on this loop somewhere, and then we can put, get a bit of slag being created over here. Let's do that because this thing is going to continuously mess us up a little bit. So let's get the mixer. Concrete mixer. No, it's different, is it? Just the standard mixer is what I'm after. Yeah, nothing else. Let's just double check one more time what we can potentially do with sulfur. This is acid. Let's quickly have a quick look at sulfur situation. So sulfur, naphtha and sulfur can give us rubber. Diesel and sulfur can give us rubber, which may not be the end of the world. Sulfur and water gives us acid, which we're already creating a ton of, more than we can use. And then sulfur and limestone can give us slag. And what can we do with slag apart from just dump it? Consumption of slag is dumping it, and is slag crushed. What can we do with slag crushed? Ooh, slag crushed can be used in concrete production. That's all that you can use crushed slag for. But instead of what? What am I using for concrete? Let's just see. Maybe our concrete production needs to be updated. Not cement. I'm after concrete slabs. So concrete slabs can be created. I think I'm using crushed slag, isn't it? I think I am already using crushed slag. Cement, crushed slag, and water. Right? Let's just double check what we're actually doing over here. Just before we get in there, I believe, yeah, that's crushed slag. That's what it is. Cement, slag, crushed, and water is giving us these guys. Okay, that's fine, and that's all filled up. Okay, so yeah, let's just see about looping this through there. Okay, so let's grab a mixer. And in order for it to be pretty tight, I'm thinking well, we'll have to get rid of it somehow. So probably something like right at the end here. Did we want to keep a bit of sulfur around? Let's do that. We could potentially just slot it in right over here. So if I do something like that, and we'll get that going in there. All is paused at the moment. And then from the limestone side of things, we'll need to see about running this up and over the top though. Or on the ground with some access points. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. Ooh, that was a... This goes straight over the top. And I think I like that quite a lot. I'd like to keep running it straight. For the most part. Yeah, so we don't have lots of like conveyor spaghetti or something. So let's run it up to about, that's not going to be in the way, is it? No, it's not. So let's do it up to there, over there. And then if we do this, that's not too bad. I'm fairly comfortable with that because that keeps everything nice and high. Should have lots going for itself. Okay, now I think that should do the trick. Then we come over here and we say we're going to use sulfur and limestone to create slag. We are going to require a spot for slag to be dropped off. A bit of loose storage, I think, right over here. And what we'll do is we'll do a bit of a... Okay, maybe what we'll do is we'll... maybe what we'll do is we'll just do this. We'll do that, one there, and then we'll bring it in. Something like that. So the vehicles can still get here to come and pick up stuff here. I think that's all good. Now that's what we're going to do. Let's unpause all of this. I believe that should be good. Now we should be able to get that going. We've got 25 workers that should be able to handle that situation. This can allow truck export but not import, no import or export. So that should hopefully sort things out. This one might not be able to get a delivery, so we'll do a manual delivery over there. The rest should all be good. Nice, good stuff. So that should sort out our sulfur problem a little bit. This is all running really nicely, though we are running out of steel a little bit because I think we could be running out of some of these resources. Yes, we are running out of iron ore, but limestone and the likes is still all good. So we'll keep an eye on that. I did think it's probably worth us upping our copper game a little bit. So what's going on with copper here? Is copper filled up? No, copper is not filled up. So I think we should up our copper game a little bit. So I think I should get, where is our water supply low? What's the water ground? We're running out of water here. That's not good. That's not good. So we're not seeing the amount of rain that we potentially need to see. This side is not an issue. So that side is not an issue. So potentially we should have people export water from this side too. Or maybe we should build an extra water pump here. So let's get an extra groundwater pump right here in this location. Tie it in there, and we'll get that to be built. I think that should give us some additional water, because I'm a little worried about running out of water on this side. So let me switch off one of these. We should be able to deal with a fair bit of... Yeah, we are almost completely out of water being exported from this location. But I think the whole thing is kind of keeping things running a little bit. I just need to make sure that we don't completely run dry on water here. Are we out of coal again? My goodness, what does this mean? What are we actually digging here? Can I potentially get them to just come and grab a couple of these trees first? What other trees are you doing? Let's block the removal of these trees just for a tad, and then we'll come and sort out those trees there. Actually, those trees I want sorted out. We'll just these that's a little further away from. Yeah, so these on our mining edges I just want to get rid of. And now let's quickly have a look at what are we mining. Yeah, so we're getting a little close to this side. Let's block off a little bit of that so we don't go too far into there, and we're allowing people to gonna head off into different directions. We should be able to sort that out a little. Okay, good stuff. So guys, the trucks are coming in, but it's just, so what I don't quite get, right? This mining tower should, all the coal should go straight here, right? And that is seemingly what is happening. Yeah. So the coal coming out of here is all coming straight out of that. And it's just a matter of, there's a lot of other stuff as well. Maybe we don't have enough vehicles actually bringing things around here. Yeah, because there's a lot of other stuff being dug up here too. It's not just pure coal here. But there is at least a fair bit of coal happening. Coal supply is a challenge for us. A continuous coal supply is a challenge. Diesel is now, I think, all sorted out. We're not going to run into any issues with diesel. So we may as well move on from there. What's going on here? Are we now generating a little bit more water? Okay. So it seems like we need to do a bit of a pipe upgrade. Excuse me. So a pipe upgrade is going to cost us a fair bit, but I'll go ahead and do that. Let's do the pipe upgrade. We'll do a quick deliver to get that all sorted out. And that should get more water in this location. And then we should have more water available for like pickups and deliveries and things like that. What I am interested in is we probably need another little ramp here. So let's quickly build one. Just a small one for now, I think is okay. And I wouldn't mind getting it pretty close to that. Yeah, so it lines up with this. I think it's okay. Let's put it in the middle so we can still potentially run a pipe or something on either side. Let's do that, and let's go and get the build. We don't have a queue, which is what I like. There we go. Now, I want us to start looking at an improved copper option. I think we are crude supply is low, which is not an issue. I think we are doing upgrades here. Ooh, yeah. Any upgrades? Okay, all good. Gun 2, armor plating 2 potentially. That's just pure steel. Excellent. Go with armor plating. Yes, excellent. Go with that. Pause the input. No. So I'll start delivering some steel over here. That's good. So we get our ship nice and upgraded so we can look at a few other spots. Please don't be picking up all kinds of other crap all the time. That's kind of my issue here. So a lot of stuff is being dumped over here. We're trying to build a nice big port. That area is good. It's nice and large. This area, is not being too problematic, though. The one thing that we're pumping sour water straight into the ocean, and I believe that could have a problem here somewhere. No, not on that. On the population. Yeah. We don't have loss at the moment, but I have seen that pollution does cause a little bit of population loss, so we will have to keep an eye on that. Ship modification is complete. Let's quickly see that we do the other one. We should have enough steel to do the final upgrade here too. Oh, is that? Ooh, we can do ship bridge 3 as well. We won't be able to. Ooh, and copper is a problem. So let's just do armor. No. Forget about this for the time being. Let's do that one. What does this actually do? Provides advanced radar capabilities. I'm not sure that's really important for the time being. Let's get that sorted out. And then let's quickly look at a refined setup for copper. So if I'm doing copper, all right, blast furnace 2, copper. So we can do a crushed copper plus sand plus coal gives us the 36 over there. And then we can do from a metal caster side of things. Oh, then you do the metal caster for the impure copper, and then you do the copper electrolysis. And I don't think we have any extra pieces there. We need to do things like silicone repair. What is that? Molten silicone? Ooh. We'll need to look at that. So we can do, okay, so this is 24 every 60 seconds. That one is 20, it takes 24 every 60 seconds. This one is 20. So is there an improved copper electrolysis? Let's have a quick look over here and grab the copper piece. Do we have copper electrolysis or So it takes 24. That's as simple as that. But we'll use acid instead of water, of course. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be an improved version of it that's available to us. So we'll just have to deal with that. So we'll do 24 there. Okay. And this one produces 20. So if we do, that's 48. 2 of them is 48. 3 of them is 60, 48, 62. Yeah, 62. 48? No, 72. My bad. 72. Okay, so 72 for 3 of them. And this, we can do 4 of these guys to give us pretty close to that. Actually, if we do 5 of these, 5 times, I'm just doing the math here, and it's not something that I do all the time. So we're saying 24 times 5 gives us 120, meaning that if we then do 6 of these, wow, 6 of these, and then we get the blast furnace gives us 36. It takes 20. Okay, so it's like, what's 36? So that's going to be 120, right? Yeah, 120. So how do I get, so if I do 120 divided by, how much am I looking for? 36. That's 3 1/3. So that's like 4 of them. 4 of them. To be honest, it might be a little bit overkill. I might go for half of that. I don't think I need all the copper. I still have the other copper setup left. I can, you know what? I can plan it for that. Okay, 4, 5. That is 5, right? No, 6. 4, 6, and 5 of these guys. Wow, 4, 6, 5. That is crazy. Okay, let's plan for 4, 6, and 5. And we will do it. Well, we could save a little bit of stuff if we kind of do it over here, because this is fairly close to it. Where's our next big copper piece? Is up here. But we haven't cleaned this out yet. I think we're going to be able to run this here for a fair bit of time. So 4, 6, and 5. So let's swing this around and we'll say 1. Oh, let's flip it. So we're going to do that. 2. So that one. And then we flip it again and we do this one. Okay, so there we go. 4. Okay, that's 4 of the 1. Then the next one we want to do is the metal caster. So that one provides us with the molten copper, and then the molten copper is turned into impure copper by the metal caster. So this one, we need like 6 of these guys. So we will need balancers, I imagine. It's not an easy one-to-one kind of arrangement. And the metal caster, yeah, the metal caster is really, really straightforward. So this one is 6, right? What I'll do is I will see about... Shall we flip it over? So we've got... and we can actually even rotate it so it's a little easier. Well, I don't know. It won't... If we rotate it, it's going to be... We could expand it this side. You know what? I'm going to start it off on this side. Fairly... Well, if we wanted to balance things, a molten channel balancer, we'll need a bit of room for the balancing to actually occur. And it's 3 on a side then. So let's do... You know what? I'm just going to extend it off this way. I think this is kind of the way I would like to run it. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What's going on? Not enough maintenance. What's going on? Let's pause the game. Let's see what's going on. Tree harvester cannot reach destination. Just quickly show me what's going on there. Yes, that's the challenge. That's the challenge that I expected us to have to deal with. Can you please trim back through there a little bit? So unfortunately, this one has already been sorted. Let's trim those out a little bit too. There we go. That should help us out, and we could then potentially trim it off a little bit over here, just for a little bit of room there. Though I'm out of maintenance completely. Come on, guys. What's going on? We are out of copper. Okay, so we're out of copper because we are out of coal. That's not good. Can I buy a bit of copper somewhere? Can we quickly backfill our copper a little bit? Yes, we can. So let's trade a little bit of that. So we'll get a chunk of copper in. That'll help us out for a while. We just need a bit more copper so that we can get that maintenance up. If we run out of maintenance, that's going to be a challenge. Ooh, what's going on? Where are you trying to go? I'm allowing imports there. Now, import off on that side. What we'll do is we'll allow we'll allow the import here. Put it in there. So if you wanted to, you could drop it off over there. And this I would very much like to keep empty, best as we can. Best endeavors to keep that empty for us. And that's just to make sure that we constantly have room for some of this stuff to go to. There we go. Best endeavors. Okay, is that good? Is our maintenance coming back up? Yes, I believe so. Come on, maintenance. Come on, maintenance. Yeah, I think so. We still haven't seen any coal here. What's going on with my coal? Are we completely out? We are struggling with the coal, guys. Really struggling. Do we need to assign a few more trucks here? I'm kind of tempted to do the bigger trucks more so than anything else. I think, yeah, these guys are standing around not doing anything for so much of the time. Look, we are busy digging some stuff out here that is not necessarily the right thing for us to do. So let's trim that down a little bit. I think we've reached our end over there in terms of getting coal out of it. So what's going on here? Yeah, we're not digging into any kind of coal kind of situations there. So let's trim that out. Let's even pause that and go and dig it out in that direction. Oh, actually, to be honest, we need to sort out our mine tower. Okay, what we can do is we can trim that down and then get another level going. So let's not start it all the way there. Let's okay, that should be a nice extra dig out. What I also would like to do is make sure that we quickly come and grab these trees here. Thank you. That'll be useful for us. Okay, so hopefully the guys can now quickly start dealing with that. We are out of power. Because why? Why are we out of power? You are missing steam? What is the situation here? There's plenty of water here for the steaming. Oh, you know what? Coal. Coal is what's causing us so much grief. Okay, hopefully the moving through this way is going to be much more helpful. What I will also do at the same time is I will, not enough maintenance yet again. What I will also do is I will edit the area and just kind of move it. Like so. Okay, now I'm hoping we'll get our coal sorted out again. It is such a challenge to keep things actually moving. Yeah, there's just not enough trucks here, but I think if we get a few of these big trucks to pop their load off here, we should be okay. Yeah, excellent. I think we might be sorting things out again. Out of copper yet again. Let's procure another quick round of copper just so that we can make sure to get our maintenance all sorted out. This needs to be a pretty high priority for us. So let's just make sure to move its priority to number 5 here so we can definitely keep our maintenance going. Missing the copper. I'm hoping that's a copper delivery coming soon. There we go. 1, 2 copper deliveries. And I think that should get us sorting out our maintenance a little bit. Excellent. But I think our coal woes has maybe been sorted out for the time being. But I have to keep a very close eye on the coal situation. Maintenance is challenging. Can I buy a bit of maintenance is what I'm kind of wondering. I don't think I can. Don't think it's something that you can buy. Yeah, so that's not quite what's about these guys. No, you can't do any of that. Okay, so that remains a bit of a challenge for us. We may need to. Is that number coming up? No, it's not coming up. So we may need to build another maintenance building. Let's get another maintenance building going. Maintenance depot. Oh, yeah, that's not what I'm after. Ooh, steel and electronics to get mucho maintenance. Maintenance depot, just this one, is what I'm after. Yeah, that's basically what I'm after. So I'm just going to build one more of them. Over here, we will unpause and quick deliver so we can get it moving. I will boost this one also, and we will say this is the recipe that's going to be run, and you need to be a P5 for us. So hopefully we're going to get all of the stuff delivered. We need a little bit more copper. So I'm going to do one more copper trade there. Thank you. Hopefully that will keep us afloat and get our maintenance up a little bit. Okay, so that should help us out. Copper is starting to move again. Excellent. Wow, that was a bit of a close call. Let's, yeah. Okay, maintenance is coming back up. I think, yeah, well, we're still struggling a little bit keeping our coal supplies healthy. So we need to plan out our coal journey a fair bit more. This ship is pretty decent now. Now the question is, provides advanced radar capabilities. We can't actually do this because we haven't set this up to build, and I don't want to do the copper. Let's take the ship out and see if we can't go and deal with it over here. I wouldn't mind going to battle this guy. Oh, I need to load up a crew. If I need to load up a crew, it means I won't have enough people. So we need to do a bit of an upgrade over here. Let's go nuts and upgrade another occupancy, and I would like to switch on a double population growth there so that we can quickly get a few more people to come and work on our ship. It's a bit of micromanaging going on some of this stuff, and we should be producing slag. Yeah, so slag is being produced, right? Yeah, slag is being produced at a reasonable rate, and it's keeping it nice and empty, to be completely honest with you. Nice. Okay, so that is actually dealing with it pretty comfortably. Power is running. What's going on over here? Missing input? No. Missing input what? How come? You can't possibly have a missing input here. Oh, crap. So these two are empty? No. Okay, well, let's do... I'm not going to switch these things over all the time, am I? I thought it's just balancing. So if we prioritize coming in here, and then, or shall we do it this way? Oh, that's the problem. I don't need to do any of this. Switch that off. I just need to toggle the direction, and then it'll go. There we go. Always something, because this guy, yeah, couldn't unload these, so it was almost ready. But luckily, I've spotted that before it got out of hand. Oh, excellent! Our coal supply is steadying. Our population is growing a little bit. We're full on pops at the moment, but we are upgrading, so we should be okay. Should have water here. Excellent. Water is available. How's the water table here looking? Excellent. It's coming back up, which is exactly what I was after. Getting that water table to come back up. How's this going? Fertilizer. So I'm still producing fertilizers over here and not yet on this side. So we need to do that. Okay, now with that in mind, the next step is again for us to just continue the planning of this thing. So it was 4, 6, and 5 on the other side of it. So we have the copper electrolysis at the end of the line, which will be 5 of them. Now, I could loop it around and bring it back up in that direction, and it might be prudent to do so. This is only going to be a conveyor, so I don't necessarily need to balance. Well, do I need to balance this either? Because this is just a molten channel, right? It'll just fill up. Yeah, I think that's okay. We just need to make sure that we can move enough of it. So I think this is going to be the ultimate setup, but we don't necessarily need to do all of them. So I'm comfortable to do a little something. Let's just, before we go ahead and do that, so we've got water here and we've got some other stuff there. If we do it back into this direction, which is, again, fully achievable, of course, we could run it back into this direction over here. I kind of like the way we've ran that. But we could get it quite compact if we do it this way. Yeah, so let's do that. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 4, 6, 5. Yep. Okay. Now, we will need a little bit of storage, of course. So what I would like us to do is, once we run that out into this general direction, just see, what did we do here? I want, yeah, in one line like that is probably about right. Now, we could run it this way. Nah. Could run it like this. There we go. Yeah, so we don't get too close to that. I think that's going to be all good. So we do need to output slag somewhere. And we do need to output, yeah, and we can run it. We could potentially run it in the other direction. So if I'm going molten channel, there we go. That's our molten channel there. So we'll just keep planning that in there. I need to end this episode again. I am enjoying it. It's such a fun game. I just need to keep an eye on some of these things so that we don't run out. Water supply is, I think, our biggest challenge at this time. So let's join that there, join that there, and join that there. I believe molten channel can accommodate the most of anything, right? 300 per 60, and that's more than they supply. Yeah, definitely. So that should be all good. So that's the molten channel. Then from here, we would have let's give it a little bit more room there. There we go. We may have to upgrade these. We'll have to keep an eye. Oh, I'm not necessarily sure these guys can be delivered to you. Ooh, that's not... Can we cancel that, please? And just try that one more time. There we go. That's good. Of course, we would want to run this out of here. There we go. There we go. That should be good. We do need a little bit of storage for the asset. We could even run it in here. The asset should be able to run quite comfortably somewhere over the top here, I think. I may have to double check that. Okay. On this side, we've got to get the slag out. What do we need here? We need crushed copper. So we need, let's just double check the crusher. I'll end this after this. So it'll be about a 45 minutes episode. The crusher. Where do I find the crusher? Here it is. This is the crusher. The crusher takes 27. And the blast furnace takes 27. Okay, good. So one crusher per blast furnace. Okay, so that's our crushers there. Yeah, you could. Oh, you know what you could do, but I think this is just the easier option, right? Like this. So we could do that. We'll get the crushed stuff out this way. I think that's going to be the easiest one. Okay, so that's the crushed. Let's just do crushed copper on all of them. Oops. How's our... Ooh, we've got tons of workers available. Let me quickly stop. And we're going to run out of Unity. Pause the game quickly. Stop this. And we're full up again. Excellent. So that's stopping. Now, load the crew, please. And then send this guy off to go and battle something over here. Yeah, I think that's going to work. So let's head off over there so we can see if we can pick up water if we needed to. Now, that's going to be okay. Our food supply is dropping because our population is high. Okay, hang on. So what was the other stuff that we needed? We needed sand and we needed coal. 12. Yeah, so that's okay. So we could run it on this side. So let's do that. Let's do a couple of these storages. Sand and coal is the two. Sand is also not far away, right? Sand is pretty close too, and coal is pretty close. So this is not a bad spot, I think. So we'll do a couple of them over here. Yeah, I think so. I think that will do, because that means we can run one on this side and bring on the outsides and come down. Yeah, absolutely. So go up level, please. Okay, and drop it down. And no. How come? Okay, cancel it. Let's maybe it was just too high. Let's redo that one more time. Okay. So maybe just one up then, so it goes over. Yeah, didn't need to be that high. Yeah, we will. No. There we go. That's the one side. Now the other one. Let's have a look. It should be able to... Oh, it can't cross over. Okay, well, what I'm thinking... is something like this. Can we... How can I... Will that work? Come on. There we go. Will that work? It's a little annoying that that's the case. Okay, let me do that and see if I try it from this side. If I try it from there. Ooh. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not the end of the world. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. So it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. So that's the layout then. And I think, we do need to run our... Oh, we can actually run it straight back that way. Ooh, we also need... Hang on. We're not quite done yet. Not quite done yet. So we need another round of these guys for our... Do it something like this. It needs to go up high though, right? So if we go... Nice. No, come on. There we go. And... Come on. There we go. Look at that. That's awesome. That's super cool. I like it. I like that. So that's the copper side of it. The copper ore. And then we crush it. And then we've got the sand and the coal in here as also. So that runs in there. On this side, we need to... we need to get the slag back out. Which I think we'll just do over here. Ooh, actually. Can we cancel that? I want to move them one over. Slag. Yeah, if we do that... Okay, so we'll get slag out this way. Now, what I was hoping is we can... So we can't get up high enough, so it's a little close. Okay, if that's the case, I think what we'll be able to do... Yeah, but even that's a bit of a horrid situation. The easiest option is then otherwise just to run it straight out that way and have the slag on that side. Okay, that's what we're going to do then. Let's quickly do that. Oh, this episode's getting really, really long. But I want to finish the planning so that I can kind of build it in between episodes. And well, what we'll do is we'll just try and squeeze it in right here somewhere. Okay, and now I believe we should... Oh, beautiful. Excellent, look at that. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's pretty tight. We need a few of these smokestacks. Do we need a few of these smokestacks or just the one right here in the middle? It's so tight. I like it. It's really nice. If we could do that. if we could do that, I believe that's going to be all good, actually. Look at this. Oh, crap. It doesn't actually want to... That's a bummer. Okay, you know what? I'm going to make it work, though. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it work. Give me my... I believe it should work. And I want it to be pipe 1, please. Can we just go up 1 level? How come up 2 levels? No, it should be able to. There we go. So if we do that, can you please tie in? It still doesn't wanna. Okay, well, I think we're gonna be able to sort it out here, though. It'll just do that and that. Ooh, I don't like it. I want it to be symmetrical. There we go. There we go. That's it. So that is everything being outputted the way we would like it to be. We do still need the asset, which I will bring in somewhere over here, but I think that should be just fine. Guys, I will, in between episodes, quickly get this built, or at least a component of it. I think I'll probably build half of it so that we can start that production, but I think half of it is going to be just fine. I do need the asset component in here too. Okay, I will see you in the next episode. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. We are chugging along, though we are keeping an eye on all of this stuff that's kind of trying to fail. Oh, this boat didn't even leave. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.